Hi, this is Candace with Scrapping JPEGs, a Creative Memories advisor. Let me get rid of this. I just wanted to pop in here today to show you how easy it is to create a custom foiled spine. I had a couple people ask how to do it. It was scared about it, and it's super easy and super fast to do, and I'd highly recommend to spice up your spines. Make sure when you check out that you use the code SPINE for us or SPINE us. And the other thing to note, if you want to make 8 custom spines, so you'd make 6 and get 2 free, you need to do it in 2 separate orders because the coupon is only valid for 1 free foiled spine per order. You can turn around and add any of your great products with your order, as far as if you wanted to add tape runner, refills, pages, you can add that along with your page to get the most out of your shipping. And these are example of others albums that they've done. And as you can see here, they didn't have this gray album to match up with their trip. So they went with a different complementing spine. And I'm going to come over to here, and on June 21st, I posted this post with all the different album colors we've had in the past and how you can choose a color that would match to that album. For example, the Grand Slam album we just had out, that would be a cobalt color. And I will reference this post or these colors within this post as well. So, and I have here different examples that I've posted showing you how you can complement, mix, match colors, and it could really look spectacular. There's people that have turned around and gone with all black spines. It's just all about how you want to design them for your bookshelves and your look that you're going for. So let's get started real fast. And you're going to come and you're going to log on to my website, creativememories.com/user/Candace Bouldin. And you'll know you're signed in when you see my sunshiny face over here. You'll have to make sure you sign in to create your digital custom foiled spines. And you'll come up here to the top left where your name is and you'll sign in. Obviously, I'm signed in. So I am good here, but make sure you sign in so you can shop with me. I appreciate all your support. Come over here to your Create Digital Photo Album tab, and you're going to scroll down to this Custom Foiled Spine area, and that's where we want to create these. Clicking on that, once again, we remind you of this great deal, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to click View Details. And as you can see by the gold and silver fonts there, we also carry black, and you can choose your color foil. However, you have to choose your book cloth first. So once you click on here, you'll see it pops up, but please note these are not the only colors we have. You'll need to come in this area with your mouse and scroll down, or come over to the bar here and scroll down. And you'll see all the different colors. And when you click on the colors, it will show you what that color looks like. And then once you choose your foil color, you can see what it would look like with the different colors. And you can continue to do that to see what the different albums would look like. So you can see how you can customize it however you would like it to look. Oops, I clicked on that. So I'm going to do a black forest right now, and I want black text. And like I said, you can add other products to your order. Just know that it will take 3 to 5 days to process your spines. So come on here and click Customize, and then you're going to name it whatever you'd like. My album. And refer back to this when you're going to order, so make sure you know what, let's just do this. You can name it whatever you'd like to do. It's just for you to remember what book you are creating. Once you come up, you see this beautiful template, which can be customized however you want, or you can use the standard layout that is provided for you. The dotted lines here will show you what your printing parameter is for a normal spine. However, you can print within this whole gray area, and I'll show you why or how we can do that. Down on the side here, you see the ruler showing you the design. So for example, if you had an 8x8 album and you wanted to create a spine for it, you could move all this down and know you have to keep within that number 8 to do that. And then when you get your spine, you can trim it off with your trimmer. So let's get started. So over here on your left hand side, you'll see layout. And when you click on that, you do have the option to change your layout different ways. So you can do bottom justified, top justified with no date. You can do it just in the middle with nothing. You can do just a little date on the bottom. You can do just a little date on the bottom. However, I recommend using the generic format that is provided so we can recreate it to customize it the way we'd like. So click on the add text here. And when you click on that, you'll see 2 buttons pop up, transform or text, and you click on the text and it'll pop up over here on your left-hand side, your text box, or you can click on this text here and it'll pop up text as well. And then you're going to type in here what you want the spine to call. And I'm going to spell this wrong just so you can see how it will check my spelling errors by giving a red line, and I can right click on that and correct it just like any word processor. The generic text is going to be this Roboto slab and size 46. So if you decide to keep it this, but you go to a size 52 or 46, whatever you decide to change it to, it'll change it in here. But please make note of it. I would grab a notebook and write down what you finally decide on your albums, because it's a little bit tricky to go back in, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about later. But I would recommend that you take a little notebook and you write down exactly what you're doing if you're trying to duplicate more than a couple albums. And then you have, of course, your bold, italics, and underline that you can do to help different your albums. You can do the left and right justify, and I'm going to show you why I would leave it generic. So we can turn around and click on this font and then click on this transform button. And I do is I drag this to the top and this to the bottom, so I know every album is going to be the same, but I just wanted to show you can move it wherever you'd like on your album to have it line up where you want it to print. So you're not locked into this area. You're also not locked into having it this way. You can turn around and turn it upside down that way, or right side up if that's for you. And I also want to show you that you can make this right straight across as well. So you'll see here that you will not see all of it, but if you drag on this and move it in, and you drag on this and move it in, now it appears like this on our album. And again, you can move it up and you can move it down wherever you'd like. And I'm going to show you this right now. So if we click preview here, you're going to notice there is a text box there, but we don't have anything wrote in it. But if I click preview, it only shows what I have text written, and this is what it will print like. So I'm going to come back here to edit, and I want to show you how to we can also say we want to go back the way we did. You can come back over here to the left and you'll see an undo. You can remove it, you can copy it. So I'm going to revert it back to the way it was. And I'm just going to leave it like this to show you. I can turn around and hit my transform button. And what I like to do is, like I said, I like to make sure all my albums match. So I have this line right here at the top, and then I drag this line just above the volume number or whatever here that I'm going to type. So now I know every one of my albums the same layout. So I'm going to come down here and I'm click on this and text, and I'm going to put in here volume 1 and enter, volume number 1, enter to make another line, and I'm going to put May to June. And then you can do the sides, you can make it bold, And then I'll show you here. Put this underneath, but if you wanted to have it next to each other to read one line, you'll come in here and click on your transform again and just drag this out and drag it out. And then now we have exactly what we want on our album. And if we hit preview, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so on this trip, for example, we turned around and went to a couple places. So what I want to do is I want to add more to this album, but I wanted a smaller font or a different size. And we can continue typing in here and it'll keep typing. But like I said, I want a smaller font. I want it different looking. You can easily click on this gray area. And then once you click on that, and you're in the text area, and you click on the gray, it'll add empty text box in this area. So if I click on there, it'll add another text box. And once again, you can see by the size, it's the generic default size. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to edit it. And this, let's say we went to the Black Hills and Mount Rushmore. Okay, and it shows me Black Hills wrong, so I right click over it and it shows me 2 words or hyphenated. And I want this to be a cursive-y, more looking font. And I want it, let's say 20 size, because 16's standard. And then, like I said, once again, I turn around and put my font line up to here and down to here. And now I know it's perfectly centered under this 2016. So when I go to preview, I see that it's going to be really close underneath there, but you can edit it. And I can hit my transform and I can slide this up a little bit. And then same thing too, I can slide this up or down or right on the line. And then when I click preview, that's what it's going to look like. If you don't plan on printing this or adding it to your shopping cart right at the moment, you can always click save. And then you can come into here and go into another project or ordering, whatever you would like. So for example, I'm going to show you how we're going to purchase this. So we're going to now click on add cart here at the top right corner. You're going to click add to cart. And then it's going to ask you to agree that there is no spelling errors, grammar. You won't have photos in this option because you're doing a custom foiled spine, but if you had a picture, you wanted to make sure it was correct if you did another album. And then you're going to agree and add to your cart. Please note, once you agree and add this to your cart and you order them, you cannot go back and cancel your orders. All digital products are confirmed upon purchasing. So note that as well. Once you purchase it, you will get it. If you made a spelling error, you cannot cancel it. So please make sure it's perfect before you hit that. And then as you see right here, it is not actually, there is nothing in my cart. So you have to go to this and click here to make sure they're popped up showing you this object, and you're going to click add to cart. And once you did that, it's now in your shopping cart. When you have 4 of them in here, you'll come down here and you'll click and type in Spine Us and apply your discount or your coupon code to get the discount. Right now I don't have 4 in my shopping cart, so it's not going to show it's valid, but if I put 4 in there, I don't have to enter it again. It is $8.95 to ship these 4, but when you turn around and look at it, the free spine, you're basically getting in them for like $9.75 a piece. So it's a killer deal. So I've already created a couple spines I've saved, so I'm going to show you how to go about and find them. Here at the top left, where your name is, you're going to drop down here and you're going to click on My Account. And then you're going to click on My Custom Product. Okay? And once you click on there, you'll see all the ones that you've worked on. So for example, the one we just worked on is in our cart. And so you'll see this action as view as cart. There is no option like this one to edit or duplicate it because it is in my shopping cart. If we do delete it from our shopping cart, we can edit it, but then we have to go through the steps again to add cart twice. If you have an album in here that is ready to print, you'll have to click edit it to go further to get it in your shopping cart. And I wanted to show you, for example, I turned around and thought I was going to be clever and turn around and made up a sample text so I can go back for memories and then just turn around and have all the setup, which is a great idea too, that you can go back. But if I did a 2017 album and wanted to keep my font and everything consistent, and I wanted a blue album, hitting duplicate or edit this won't work because I'll get a red spine. But I'm going to click in here, edit, just to show you how to add another one to your cart. So you'll come in here and you click edit. Everything's fine. We've checked over ahead of time. We're ready. We know it was this volume. We're going to preview it and make sure this is what we're going to get. We're going to click add to cart, agree again, and then add to cart, because as you see, we only have one, so we need to make sure we do this step of add to cart. So I hope this helps you to be excited to go ahead and take advantage of our custom spine offer right now, available to July 10th. Come on, you have this 4-day weekend to go ahead and get some spines created. And if you have any problems or questions, please don't hesitate to call me, text me, email me. I'll even do a Zoom with you, or I will do Facebook with you. So there's lots of ways for me to help you virtually. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and be safe.